And the first thing that we need to establish, which is a question I get often, is that a person will say, brother, I no longer love my wife. So do I divorce her? The answer to that is, you must be crazy. If you think that marriage is based on love, then you have watched way too many Hollywood movies in your jahiliyyah. Love is a cute thing. It's a cute little thing to have. If it's there, alhamdulillah. If it's not there, it makes absolutely no difference. Marriage is about loyalty. It's about being faithful. It's about patience. It's about appreciation. It's about calculation. It's about investment. It's about raising the children. It's about going to Jannah. There are a hundred things for you to look into and analyze, and none of them have to do with love. None of them have to do with love. Because if you're going to live that romantic lifestyle where you see, those who've watched movies in the past know what I'm talking about. You know the movie where a person will have a perfectly normal marriage and perfectly normal life. Then, she sees some guy walking down the street, or he sees some lady walking down the street, and they have this love at first sight type of situation. And next thing you know, they have an affair, and then they destroy their families and their marriages and da. And supposedly it's all worth it because now they're, it's the love. They're living the love of their lives. They're with the love of their lives, and they're chasing their emotional comfort. That is absolutely insane. That's like you having a steady, comfortable, reliable job, and then someone literally down the street tells you, hey, you want to sell tissues with me at the traffic light? And you're like, oh, yeah. And then you go resign from your company, and you stand in the corner for a couple of hours, and then a car runs you over, and now you neither are alive nor do you have a job. Or you neither have a job nor are you alive. Or you don't get run over by a car. You realize a week later that that's not going to pay the rent. You have to make calculated moves, and you have to be wise and smart. So even if your feelings towards your spouse completely disappear, completely vanish, they go up in the air and they evaporate, it does not matter. If she's a righteous woman, you stay with her. If he's a righteous man, you stay with him. If he's a righteous man with defects, you stay with him. If she's a righteous woman with defects, you stay with her, because none of y'all gonna be perfect. But you should definitely not associate your marital status with love, because love is blind, and love can mess you up, and love makes you stupid, and love makes you make poor decisions, and love turns you away from what is good for you, and love is nothing but a hoax, really. Not against love if it's there in a halal way. نِعِمَّ بِهَا مِن نِعْمَةٍ. Alhamdulillah, what a bounty. If it's and there's ways for the spouses to keep the love alive. There are obligations towards both. The man has to do certain things towards his wife to ignite the love, to reignite the love if it dies out, or to keep the flame lit if it's weakened. And the wife has a responsibility to do her part in order to keep the appreciation and the love alive. If the love were to die, then so be it. You don't make decisions based on love. I hope that message is clear. So to that person who was like, oh man, I don't even want to deal with this lady in the akhirah. Ya ta'ban. If she gave you a hard time today, she's not going to give you a hard time then. We've already established that, just like we answered the lady with the jealousy from Hur al-Ain, it's the same answer to every complaint that a person may have regarding the akhirah. No one will have a problem in Jannah. No one will have any issues in Jannah. No one will enter Jannah with some discrepancy in their heart, with some defect, with some wish that was not fulfilled. So your wife, if she's crazy now, she's going to be wonderful then, and she will be much prettier than Hur al-Ain. She will be way better than Hur al-Ain. You want her to be with you in the akhirah. Trust me. At least you will have her without all the hassle that you have to deal with today. Yeah. And you will still have Hur al-Ain, so don't trip, chocolate chip. It's not like you're stuck with her alone. There'll be plenty of options. إيش هذا؟